Alright, what is going on, my dudes? It is Buff Day, and as you know, both Snowball and I absolutely love Buff Day. It is one of our favorite days of the MCOC month, okay? So up first today, we have Nebula we're going to be looking at. We're going to be going over... Don't do that, buddy. Don't do that. Alright, so Nebula... He's being a little wacko today. So Nebula got some small changes that look to improve her by quite a bit. So essentially, she still works the same way in theory. She did, however, get a really nice new special 3. So Nebula gains a weapon overcharge passive lasts 25 seconds. While active, Nebula has 65% chance to gain an amp charge when making contact with the opponent. While active, any contact with the opponent has a 75% chance to inflict a shock debuff. And of course, the special 2 is still what you use to put all, double all the shocks that you have after you parry, right? The special 1 is a decent power drain. Every attack has 100% chance to shock. You gain the charges by holding block. She's immune to shock, bleed, and poison, all right? So the footage I'm going to show you today is all with a 6-star rank 2 Nebula. This is rank 3 right here for the abilities, but we're going to be looking at rank 2. I have 4 fights to show you, okay? Because she has some pretty darn spicy synergy members here, and the most important one is the shock recursion. With Guardian and Blackwood of the Origin, it makes her special. There's so much more potential for it. The other ones that she has, with Guillotine, she can start the fight faster if you're on the Suicide Masteries, and with Proxima, you can start the fight faster, but you don't need either of those. The only important one is Guardian, okay? So I'm going to be showing you 4 fights, 2 with the team, 2 without, 2 different rotations, a double special 2 rotation, and a special 3 special 2 rotation, and both of them are very effective depending on the fight and what you need to do, okay? So let's start jumping into that right now. So up first, I think we're going to start with the synergy team here. I'm going to show you the full team. And like I said, we're starting with some power and starting at 10 charges. But as you can see right away, our amp charges go up so much faster now that the Proxima synergy is essentially not needed, whether you're going for the special 2 rotation or the special 3 rotation. In fact, I feel like it almost hinders you a little bit because you get to your 20 charges and then you have to change your playstyle a bit. All right, so now at this point, right, we're going for the special 3 rotation here, and it's about to get crazy. So I like to go for 20 charges. I like to put all 20 charges on the opponent, parry them, so that after the special 3, they're going to be shocked. Now, the reason why is because the Guardian synergy, every time we put a shock on the opponent or gain an amp charge, we're going to pause the shocks, okay? So look at this. Watch, we're gaining charges, we're pausing these shocks, we're making contact, we're doing a lot of freaking damage here. We're up to 20 charges again already, okay? So now we can't pause them anymore, but that's okay. Now, look at this. Winter Soldier's already down to 65% health, right? That is really not bad at all when we haven't gone for our big damage dealer yet. So at this point, we're going for the parry, doing a 5-hit combo, play some more shocks. Watch this. 66 shocks at 45k per tick. That is seriously not bad, guys. That is seriously not bad at all. Now, what if you don't want to go for the special 3 rotation? Why don't we take a look at that? If you go just for the special 2s, is that good damage? Is that going to do good stuff? Why don't we take a look together, okay? So keep in mind, Proxima lets us start with 10 shock charges. Guillotine 2099 gives us that little burst of power. You don't need either of these synergies, and I'm going to show you her without them up next, okay? We're going to do the same rotations without them. So, at this point, we have our 20 charges, right? Of course, they're nice to have, don't get me wrong, right? But at this point, we're going to go here for a full 5-hit combo because we get some damage from the shocks, all right? 40 shocks now. We're going to build back up to another special 2, and we're going to do the same thing. And funny enough, when you're going for this rotation, you're going to notice that the opponent's basically dead with 2 special 2s, regardless of whether you have the Guardian synergy or not, okay? So she definitely does not need synergies at all. At all. She really doesn't, man. It's just that first clip was just so crazy with the 60 shocks. I wanted to show you that first. So we might as well do, the synergy team videos first. All right. So here we go. This special 2 is going to kill him off. Now, the Guardian synergy was pausing that just slightly, okay? Now, I did do some testing at rank 3, okay? Keep in mind. Now, with the synergy team or without, that second special 2 just outright kills him at rank 3. So you do get a little bit more damage, but nothing super duper noticeable. Maybe I'll throw some rank 3 footage at the end of this. Up next, we're going to be doing the exact same things without a synergy team, man. Just, this is unduped rank 2 Nebula. We're going to be going for the same thing. And you'll notice how easy it is to build up to 20 shocks now, okay? It's so much easier. Like, it's so much easier. And it's so much more practical to build up to shocks. And they also, I believe her block proficiency is beefed up just slightly, okay? And that definitely helps a lot. Because I'm noticing, you know, I tested her pre-buff a couple times, and every single Winter Soldier fight, I got done with like 70% health from like block damage. Maybe more than that because he doesn't hit too hard. But yeah, so look at this. I'm trying to get to a special 3, right? And I'm at my special 2 naturally, okay? And I have my 20 shocks. So that's it feels like it's all balanced very nicely where it needs to be, okay? So at this point, I want to bait out a special 1. I want to get to a special 3 because we're going for a special 3 rotation here, okay? Now, I don't always love building to the special 3. Oh, bye, Snowball. Just knock everything over. That's totally okay. All right, so now, oh, are we doing special 2 here? We're doing special 2 here, okay? So we built close to a special 3, and as you can see, it got him down to 55% damage, which is really not bad. And now, what we have to do here is build up to 20 shocks again, which as you can see, we're already on 13 shocks, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, right? We're gonna go for a parry here. 5-hit combo. Let the shocks tick a little bit, and now double it. And as you can see, he's going to end just about where we ended with the synergy team. The synergy team brought him down to 5% health. This one brings him down to 10% health. And now the fight is just about over, right over here. Okay? So, as you can see, she absolutely does not need a synergy team to do what she's doing. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the special 3 rotation. And honestly, I feel like we get the point. We could probably skip to the special 3, right? Yeah. So basically, what you want to do here is build up. Whether you have as many charges as you have, just drop them on. Without Guardian, no matter what, they're going to fall off. So 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, it's fine, right? Just put some shocks on the opponent because now you're getting your amp charges, and everyone that you get, you're also, you know, going to be placing shock debuffs. And as you can see, I actually parried and put some more shocks on Winter Soldier. So I'm just really letting the shocks do the work here, as you can see, right? And yeah, we're back at 20 amp charges. I want to get to just like, I find that you want to get to the point in your power where a 5-hit combo is going to bring you to a special 2. And this is going to pretty much finish him off here, right? Brought him down to 5% health. If this was a rank 3, he'd be dead, right? If I had the Guardian synergy, he'd be dead. So what does that massive synergy team do for her? It does 5 to 10% more damage at rank 2, depending on rotation, right? On a big health pool. Nothing that you need to build a team for, I don't think. In my opinion, at least. I don't think you need to build a team for it. But yeah, man, she's definitely solid, man. She's if you liked her before, you're gonna really like her now. If you didn't like her before, you might like her now. But she has similar mechanics, and I think that she's much improved in every single way. Another thing she has, though, is actually a new SIG ability. While the opponent is suffering from at least 1 shock debuff, Nebula's attacks gain plus 8 to 25% combat power rate. Definitely very nice to have. Gonna make it a slightly little bit faster, right? It might make it more efficient to have more shocks after the special 3 as well. However, definitely nothing that you need at all. You don't need this at all, clearly, because we didn't have any awakened footage here, right? It would make things a little bit faster. If I know, like in like the notes, they were like, oh yeah, bait a lot of heavies and counter with heavies and put shocks on. You can do that, but I actually don't love her heavy animation to counter that. So I don't really see a point in doing that when going for the old-fashioned double special 2 kills him or special 3 special 2 kills him. You can time it and see which is faster, damage per second wise. I didn't do the math yet, and I'm not going to. So they're both very efficient, and I think that she's a much improved champion, man. And all that footage was at rank 2, and the only synergy that you need to do what she was doing in the first 2 is Guardian, okay? Proxima and Guillotine certainly make things faster, but you do not need them. So yeah, Nebula, big improvement to the tech class, big improvement to the champion. I like her. I might rank her up. I don't know yet. I have some tech catalyst and overflow. I have 2 T5CC. I'm going to think about it. I'm going to consider it. But yeah, I don't know. I think she's cool. I think it's a nice buff. So that's good. Much improved. Great buff. All right, that's it for this one. If you enjoyed it, drop your boy a big old like. Comment what you think about Nebula in the comment section below. Hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any other future Nebula gameplay coming to you very soon. I actually want to take her into some other places and do some more testing. So I'm going to be doing some more Nebula stuff. I'll be seeing you around.